Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're here with us. I am your host, Kartherine, today, and I'm here with Fay Lybbert, who is a master PSYCH-K facilitator and energetic healer for mind, body, and spirit. Cindy feels that her divine calling is to help everyone who is ready to make a dramatic change in their life. One thing that distinguishes her from other alternative or energetic healers is that she actively engages her clients' participation in the process. She has helped her clients turn their lives around quickly and achieve great success in many areas, including better health, wealth, relationships, careers, overcoming their fears, phobias, overcoming grief and loss, finding happiness and purpose in their lives, and so much more. Welcome, Cindy. We're so happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
And our topic today is joy, laughter, and humor, raising our vibrations for allowing and receiving. So, Cindy, can I ask you some questions?
Certainly.
All right. First, tell us how you got into energy healing.
Oh, wow. It was years ago, about 20 years ago. I first started out because I was having some health issues and marriage issues. And I went to 3 different doctors and they all kind of turned me away because I had no health insurance at the time. And I was a single parent. And they would just give me an antidepressant, take this and go home. And I said, okay, well, I learned that I have all the side effects. So I cannot take a lot of medications, any actually. So I thought I'd have to go a different route with this. And I never thought or heard of holistic or alternative healing before. And then this is when it kind of surfaced for me. And a friend handed me a flyer and said, you might be interested in this. And it was classes from a place called, a little school called the Academy of Healing Arts. So I signed up and I started going to it and I absolutely loved it because I became certified in Reiki and I learned about reflexology and massage and therapeutic touch and essential oil. So eventually I started to heal my issues, dis-eases, and then I thought, this is great. But I knew there was something else out there. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And one day I was visiting with a friend, my allergies had flared up. She said, oh, you should go see so-and-so. She does PSYCH-K and she got rid of my allergies and I don't have them anymore. I thought, great, I'll try anything because I was desperate. And I went to her and about the 3rd time, each time I felt I could breathe better and better. And about the 3rd time, I had no more allergy issues. And I thought, this is very interesting. And, time went on and I thought I moved and my allergies flared up again. I thought, oh, geez, now I got to do something about this. And I felt and heard the impression. I heard a voice say, get back into PSYCH-K. So I thought, oh, okay. So I thought, I Googled it actually to see who I could go to. And there was an instructor here in Oregon and she was giving workshops. I thought, oh, that's even better. So that's how I got into PSYCH-K, took the workshops, became certified, and I mostly took it for myself and to help family members when they need it, because there's a lot of health issues, out there. And then I just started helping clients. I had the opportunity to speak on a summit, so I got to speak with different people all around the world, and I thought, this is a great calling. I absolutely love this.
That's awesome. That is very awesome. Okay, so along with our theme today, why is laughter the best medicine?
That's a good question because a lot of us don't realize how well it helps our body, our immune system, our brain when it comes to laughter. You think of how easy laughter comes to little children. Well, as adults, we should learn more from them. And I just love watching children, my grandchildren, play because they help me laugh. They remind me that life should be free and fun. But it also helps, it promotes relaxation, it boosts the immune system, it improves our mood and combats depression, it prevents heart disease and lowers our blood pressure, it promotes relaxation, it decreases the stress hormone, and it reduces the risk of developing chronic health conditions, and it also produces motivation at home or at work. And so I'm finding that laughter really is indeed the best healing tool. I thought about the movie Patch Adams. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Many people are. And I love it. Robin Williams stars in it, and he was a doctor and couldn't get through to a lot of his patients, so he decided to use humor. And I remember there's a man who had cancer, I think, and it was cancer, and he was dying, and he was ready to give up. He said, I don't want to live anymore, I'm ready to die. Well, Patch was trying to get through to him, and he dressed up as an angel. So he went into his room to talk to him, and I can't remember the analogy or the wording, what they were talking about. And being an angel, here I am, you're ready to go, let's go. You know, you're done, you're done. And he started talking, and the patient was crying, and then he was laughing, but Patch got through to him, and he saw how important it was to fight this and for his family. So, oh, sorry, there goes my little dog. And speaking, shh, quiet. You know, what can I say? So that's a good point. That's a good start. I got a couple jokes I might as well share to lighten the load. And if he does that again, I'll just send him out the door. So he's a barker. Okay, so let me think. But they're cute. You know, they're part family. What can we say?
Mine's wandering through too. I can say really fast, if it's okay, that sure. From a nurse's perspective, because this is what I do, I use humor all the time. That is one of the best ways I have of connecting with my patients. And it really is. It's magical. So
that's a good point.
I completely agree with you with that.
Good. Okay, well, here's a joke. Let's see. So a woman walks into a bar, and the bartender says, lady, you can't be in here. I only serve men. She said, great, I'll take two. Here's another one. Here's a question. Can vegetarians eat animal crackers? Okay, one more.
Okay.
So the other day I bought a cured ham, and it makes me wonder what it had. Oh my gosh. I will never think of a cured ham the same way ever again.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Oh,
well, there's a book that I really love. I'll share it with you now while I'm thinking about it. It's called Healing Through Humor. And I happened to buy it one day years ago when my older sister was dealing with cancer. And it was such a funny book. I thought, I'm going to buy me one too. And I forgot about it and just found it the other day and started going through it. And it's really a great book. It's called Healing Through Humor by Charles Hunter. Excellent writer. So
very cool.
I credit him for the jokes.
That's great. Okay, how is it that we can use this to turn disappointment and negativity into positive action?
If we are, first of all, I like to say that when we are feeling depressed and we don't take care of this, sometimes we may not know or remember what's causing the depression. It might be something deeper, but if we let it continue to prolong, then it can turn into dis-ease. And then if we continue with that, it will eventually turn into disease. For example, like anger, the emotion settles in the liver. A lot of emotions will settle in the nervous system. So sometimes if we're having a hard time, you know, there is a place for medication. It has its place. And because I can't take hard medication, sometimes I'll take St. John's wort, a good brand, and that will help lift my mood so I can concentrate a little bit better to do the modalities that I have learned to get rid of the depression. And that's one of the things that I did eventually learn to heal was depression. And I used to be hypoglycemic and was able to overcome that. And but the answers to your questions, there are things that we can do to boost our immune system and get us out of depression. And one of them, some of the things I've done myself is watching good comedies, comedy shows. When I was growing up, I used to watch Lucille Ball, Carol Burnett, Laugh-In, Red Skelton, and even just some, not the comedies, but if you watch some of the older movies, they're pretty stupid. They really make me laugh. It's like, I don't know how we ever watched those. It's like, oh, I can't watch this anymore. Click. Something else. There's also YouTube videos that you could watch and pull up funniest animals. They're always fun to watch. Good music to watch is that will get you in the dancing mood. Get up and dance to James Brown. Two of my favorite songs are I Got the Feeling and I Feel Good. Those are excellent songs. You'll want to listen to those. And of course, Bee Gees. Who can't get up and really enjoy the Bee Gees, you know? I remember when they were popular. I really miss them too. They were one of my favorites. But another one, let's see, nature, visiting good friends, calling them on the phone or Zoom calls. We have FaceTime now. Reading good books, like the one I just mentioned. I used to read Garfield when I was younger. Garfield always put me in a happy mood. Meditation and Qigong is good. Feeling gratitude, walk around all day long and remind yourself what you're grateful for. And sometimes we have to wear a smile. If we have to fake it or fake a laughter, that's okay. The brain doesn't know any difference. There are actually laughter groups. If you Google laughter groups that you can join, and I'm sure there's some free ones out there because I've seen them at one time and I just hadn't got to join them yet, but I'm going to one of these days. Is a laughter group, and that's all you do. They get you laughing. And you practice laughing. I don't necessarily think they have to tell you a joke or anything, but you practice the laughter because you're breathing in deeper. It oxygenates the blood. Lots of good stuff going on. And in this book by Charles Hunter, he lists some things for anatomy of a laugh. And I'll just share a couple of them. He says that your body releases endorphins, your own natural painkillers, and you produce more immune cells. And did you know that you burn 78% times as many calories as you would in a resting state? And your diaphragms, facial muscles, and internal organs all get bounced around in a message called internal jogging.
That's great.
I like that. And another thing I would like to challenge the viewers to do is to start a journal, get a notebook, design the page, put in funny pictures of family members, your pets, cut out funny pictures out of magazines, wherever, and title it My Happy Place. So that's where you go to when you need a happy place, happy time.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of depression, because that is a huge one, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now. Depression attacks millions of people across the world. What can we do to heal our deep wounds?
Well, that's one of the reasons that I became certified in the healing modalities, is because sometimes we just need help. So you'll want to visit a certified coach that can help you tune in to the core reason what's causing the depression. And that's one of the things I love about PSYCH-K. It has several processes that we can do that we call balances, so that we are connecting the right brain and the left brain together so they're in balance. And it's like, I like to say, it's like taking affirmations and turning them into beliefs, positive beliefs. So we get rid of the limited beliefs in the subconscious and replace them with new ones. And it's an easy process, and it can happen. You can make a shift in 5 minutes or less. And sometimes when people are serious, have serious depression or suicidal, it's going to take more than 1 or 2 sessions.
Right.
And excuse me, I've worked with a couple clients who have been depressed and suicidal because of a lot of health issues. And these, I would say, were extreme cases. So it was like a year working with them. But even after like the third visit, each time I saw their countenance change, and they were laughing and they were starting to enjoy life. And this one gal is now my friend. She lives in Australia, and she had a lot of health issues, and the doctor only gave her 6 months to live. And I was still working. This was 3 years ago. And she's alive this day, and she's an energetic healer herself. And so it's like there's things that we can do to get out of that state and help ourselves. That's and awesome. I absolutely love working with people and seeing the changes in their lives.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. Okay, let's discuss your free gifts and what is coming up for your viewers.
Okay, you can find my website at healunafraid.com, and I have a page that has some free videos on there to begin with, and there's a contact page that you can contact me if you want. And the free gifts are, I had a friend create some music for me that resonates with our energy. So the first one is, when you play it, will clear out the energy, the negative energy in your home. There's another one that will clear the root chakra, which helps in a lot of areas, grounding ourselves, and it happens to deal with money issues. And then there's one that will clear the heart chakra. And if you want to feel better and have a better feeling in your home, that's a good one. All of these are excellent to play, especially the heart music.
Oh, that sounds just wonderful.
And I have a Facebook group page, Heal Unafraid, that you're welcome. It's a private group. You're welcome to join. And I'm going to be starting some live Zoom group calls that I will do healing on the Zoom call for everybody. And I just want people to get to know me a little better and what I do. And I want to reach out to help others. And I just want to make healing more fun. It doesn't have to be difficult. There's another one of my favorite writers is Norman Vincent Peale. And he wrote the book, The Power of Positive Thinking. And he says there are 4 keys to success: work, play, work, pray, think, believe. And I want to add 2 more to that, is play and laugh.
That's great. That's great. Well, that sounds absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
Just a joy to speak with you.
Thank you. So until next time, we'll see everybody soon again.
And everybody remember to laugh.
Oh, yes,
Lots
thank
of
you.
laughter.
I think we're still recording, so if you'll give me a minute, I will stop it. Pause it. Bye. Thank you again.